This information cannot leave this room, okay? It would devastate my reputation as a dude.
And now, the next step.
La-di-da-di-dee, diddly dumpling. Oh wait, that's your line, Codsworth. Hey look, we're next to your cousins. What do you think, Codsworth? Okay, Codsworth, we're off to our next location. We got some more settlements that we need to bring into the fold and really kind of expand. We're starting to get more and more settlers coming in, and they need places to stay. And likewise, we need to offer more features and those types of things for them. So we are going to the next place where we're going to be offering up something for them that will hopefully be beneficial for everyone. And oh look, we have some provisioners. So I've got one in the right clothes, the other one we don't. Too bad we don't have the right clothes for the other one. We could have decked them up today. So here we are. Do you know the name of this place, Codsworth? You are awful silent, Codsworth. It's pretty ridiculous. Okay. So this is Oberland Station, Codsworth, and we are going to... Look at that boat down there. We are going to do this place up nice. So we don't have a whole lot going on here. We have ourselves some defenses and that kind of stuff. So you have anything to add? Any questions so far? Alright, Codsworth. No questions. Okay, fine. So stop. Come on now. No? Okay. Well, are you at least going to listen? I know. Did I anger you, Codsworth? You're way too silent. It's rather shocking. Okay, so anyway, here we go. Stop not interrupting me. It's ridiculous. Okay, so as you can see, there's not much here. We have some defenses, some turret stands that we just kind of threw up. We have this little shack here. We got a couple beds there. And then if we come up around the corner, we'll have a couple beds up here, I believe. Oh, look, we have a generator. I must have drugged that from someplace. So we have a couple beds here. Poor bastard's still sleeping in a sleeping mat. We'll have to correct that. We have ourselves our beacon and our communications tower. So we got that going for us. At least have that there. I'm guessing we're going to need some water. Looks like we only have the one water pump. Hey, you want to go to Diamond City? You know, Diamond City is just that way, right? It's just, look, it's right over this way. Take you there sometime. Yeah? Okay. Alright, so anyway, so we have a bit of a farm here, and we have nothing but potatoes here, which kind of need a bit more well-balancedness. Is that a word, Codsworth? So we need something more than potatoes. So I think we're going to have to make sure we do that. Look, they got a burned out fire pit. That's probably where the caravanners will stop by if we need them to. And we have these turret stands up here. So they provide a pretty decent amount of defenses, but not enough, really. So this goes along the upper border, and then this must be the eastern border here. And it'll come down to south here, and then shoot back across. So not too bad. And yeah, it comes down around this way someplace. And geez, Codsworth, you really are demanding. Your silence is very eerie, and it's scaring the crap out of me. Anyway, so we need to keep our defenses up, and for some reason, I know that we get attacked along this ridge here, and which is really stupid, because if you attack along the ridge, coming up the ridge, we have the high ground, they have the low ground, you're a sitting target. So they will get taken out pretty easy, but we're going to respect that. And then I know that we always seem to get attacked from up here on this hill, which makes sense because they're going to be coming down from the railroad tracks and try to attack from up here. So we'll make sure that we have our defenses pretty solid and along the ridge and then along up where that hill is. So I think we're gonna probably do some walls, but I don't think we're gonna wall off the whole place. It just doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem like something we need. But due to the fact that these railroad tracks are somewhat of a thoroughfare, we do want to kind of control the entrance and exit of this said thoroughfare. Um, you know, not to make it cumbersome for people to get in and out, but to at least you know, somewhat control it. Maybe funnel anybody that tries to come in that we don't want to come in, kind of funnel them to where our defenses are best served. So I think we're going to be doing that, and yeah, and so I think we'll probably go with something like a hotel or a motel, and some places where people can stock up on supplies and stuff. You know, get some provisions as needed. You know, we may get some wayward wanderers and those types of things, and people that might decide to stay. But we want to give people, you know, passing through a place to stay and that kind of stuff. So I think we'll do something like that, and then we'll give them a place to stock up, maybe have a few drinks and, you know, that kind of stuff. And you know, we'll work on our own supplies as far as having you know, supplying our own food and that type of stuff. So I think that's probably it. Let's head out and see if we can figure out who's going to do that.
Announcing your plans. It's a good way to hear God laugh.
Now, run along and play with your little toys.
I'm not letting you get rid of me.